Flying, the safest, fastest way to travel.
Flying, guaranteed to leave you stressed and exhausted when you reach your destination.
You're using a plane to get somewhere, but there's some other things you gotta get to first. The plane people say you should get to the airport 90 minutes before your flight.
That is insane. I will leave whenever I want.
No, get there early. 30 minutes before your flight's when all the airport personnel take their breaks. Best option, a family member drives you to the airport. Then close friend, friend of a friend, taxi. Finally, drive yourself to the airport and spend more money on parking than on your flight to Zimbabwe. Okay, you're in the airport. Now you gotta deal with only 3 types of people. Airport personnel,
Hello. Take off your shoes and step into my X-ray machine.
idiots,
I'm allowed 6 carry-ons, right?
and jerks.
Oh, Zone 1 can board. Let me through. I'm Zone 3.
Prepare to only encounter these 3 types of people and get to your gate early.
Early? I don't care anymore. I'm in the airport, and they will hold the plane for me.
Right, they'll hold the plane and make the 100 people you're traveling with late, and the 200 people at the next airport late, and everyone will hate you.
Fine. I won't stop for Cinnabon. Anything else I need to know?
Yeah, besides the pilot, everyone's gonna take their shoes off at some point.
Gross.
Congratulations, you're on the plane, so relax and sit back. Probably next to a jerk.
Jerks? What are you guys talking about?
How people act on airplanes?
What? You serious? This been done by freaking everybody. Every comedian I know got some routine about how planes are a pile of crap.
This is more like a guide, Johnny. We're telling people what they might not know.
Oh, I got you. Like this. Liam Neeson, where you're saving a plane for them bad guys in your movie, don't blow a chunk out of the side of the plane. Somebody's gonna get sucked through the air hole.
No, Johnny, we're giving practical advice.
That is practical. I've seen it happen in dozens of movies.
When traveling alone, you could be seated next to anybody.
Yeah, it could be a fat dude, a screaming baby, or somebody who's gotta pee like every 5 minutes.
If you lose airplane seat roulette and get stuck next to someone awful, put on headphones and pretend to sleep.
But don't pull out your computer. That won't work.
What you doing? What are you working on? What is your job?
You have no control over who sits next to you. What you do have control over is your chair. Okay, there are 2 schools of thought. Those that recline their chairs,
And those who decline to recline.
if the person in front of you leans their seat back, you will have no choice but to recline as well.
Or have your legs crushed into your chest, ribs, and stomach.
This could create a domino effect. So if the person in seat 23A leans his seat back into you, don't get mad at him. This may have started in seat 7A.
Screw that. I'm sitting in an exit row.
You gotta pay for that. These days, the airline makes you pay for frickin' everything. Check your bag, you gotta pay. Want some food, you gotta pay. Headphones, you gotta pay.
And now they charge for sitting in an exit row.
Yeah, you'd think the airline would want smart people in a seat what opens the emergency door in case of a potential disaster. But no, what kind of dummy pays 50 extra bucks for a seat that don't recline and gotta know where to put your bags?
Plane has landed! Hooray!
Yeah, but you still have to get off the plane. And this is worse than Los Angeles rush hour. Think of the tiny aisle that the beverage cart barely fits in as a highway. Everyone has to merge onto it.
Can I push my way through if I'm very tired of being on plane?
No, it only takes one jerk to not merge with everyone else and cause a gridlock and make everyone late.
Thanks a lot, dummy. I missed my connecting flight to Maui. Now I gotta spend a night in South Dakota.
I am off the plane!
Yeah, but you ain't got your bag yet. You gotta wait for that.
I have to wait more? For how long?
Yeah, probably like 30 minutes. And if they lost your bag, which they do, then you got no pants for your trip. Just them sweaty drawers you've been stewing in the last 5 hours.
There was no stew in my drawers.
That was referring to the general you.
We hope you enjoyed your day of airplane travel.
I did! The movie they showed was Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
With patience and common sense, you can get through the airplane experience with minimal stress.
Yeah, and if you end up sitting next to Liam Neeson, ask him if he's really got the biggest in Hollywood.
Johnny!
Why? I can't whistle?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. If those of you on the left side of the aircraft look out your windows, you'll be able to get a glimpse at the, 15 planes that have to take off before we can.